Jim, a 1-0 defeat to Shamrock Rovers here today. Not too much of the ball seen, but a really good workout again, I would say.
Yes, listen, it's obviously they're well into their league. I think there's only 11 games left. They've a really talented squad. Uh, on the back of a 4-0 win in Europe during the week, yes, there was a lot of changes, but I think when you look at their starting 11, I think they would fare very well in their own league. So really good game to take on, especially coming so close to the league starting. And like I say, there's a lot of positives to take from it. Yes, we didn't have a lot of the ball, but that's what it's all about. It's about having different fixtures during pre-season with the ball, without the ball. And it's certainly no disgrace losing 1-0 to the talent that they have.
Yeah, we've had a real mix of games, as we talked about on Tuesday night, in terms of level of opponents, but games like this and the Kilmarnock game are the ones that will probably fare us best.
Yeah, listen, pre-season's all about, getting the players up to speed and getting them as fit as they possibly can and having match sharpness, and that'll do the boys. They played the vast majority of the game today, their match sharpness up to speed, and do them the world of good come the start of the season. But it's all about, listen, it's pre-season, so it's about getting the boys ready, and I think we've done that today. Really, really good. Like I say, a good tempo to the game. Yes, we didn't have a lot of the ball, but we had to work extremely difficult, and extremely hard off it. Bend their scores towards the end, and to be fair, it would have been a snatch and grab, don't get me wrong, but then our concentration levels just let us down. Then I think within a minute after that we've conceded, and that's what happens when you play a talented team like Shamrock Rovers. You think you're nearly scoring at one end of the pitch, and then they hit you with a sucker punch at the other. But that's a lot of learning for us. And when you want to play at the level that they play at, it's those moments of communication and concentration that make a difference.
And this is now really the final stretch before we get going in a couple of weeks' time. One more game against Loughgall next Saturday, and really refining preparations now, I guess.
Yeah, we are. Like I say, the team that started today, we tried to give them as many minutes as possible and treat it like a normal league game. And we brought the subs on as and when we thought we needed them. We've got Loughgall next Saturday, so we've got 2 full weeks now of preparation, obviously at the showgrounds this week. Loughgall next Saturday, and then another week that we'll build up to Glenavon away. So there's still a lot of work to be done, but we're happy with where we're at this minute in time, and like I said, it'll be full on now the next 2 weeks in preparations for that first game at Glenavon.
And just finally to touch on a couple of outgoings during the week in Keelan Loughlin and Lewis Talent.
Yeah, Keelan, obviously with the recruitment we had done in the summer, that he kind of realised his game time was going to be limited, and we had conversations, and he thought it would be best that if he moved out to try and get game time. We've done that for him. Lewis is kind of different. Lewis is still a young lad learning his trade. He had a really successful loan spell at Ballyclare last year. Although Ballyclare with them went down, we feel that another 6 months for Lewis at hopefully a high-end championship team at Dundalk that will stand him in the world of good. And he's looking forward to it. He's looking forward to the challenge. He settled in well this week with them, and he's looking forward to trying to get regular game time. Shay McCauley is another one that is going to go out and loan to Coke United. Again, another young lad that we feel it's best that he goes out and plays rather than sort of sitting and playing for reserves, where he's maybe not going to learn as much. And like I say, he'll be in competitive football. He'll have to compete for his place first and foremost. So hopefully that stands him in good stead as well. And we wish the 3 boys very well throughout the season. We'll be keeping track on all 3 of them. And we'll see where that goes.